Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another Track Collector Battlestar Galactica Eaglemoss Hero Collector review. And this time I've got the Modern Raptor. Yes, if you're a Leodama or Starbuck, you did not want to be on one of these. We've seen it when Lee kind of got demoted and kicked over to the Pegasus. Wasn't too happy flying on one of these, but Boomer kind of kicks ass and rocks a roll in her little Viper. So anyway, let's take a look at the magazine. So there's a little highlighter. We'll put the scale now in a few minutes. We'll get a little gawksy at this. So as always, just nicely laid out, nice and small, not as big as the Star Trek Starship magazines, unless you came later to the collection. You got the smaller little ones if you're cherry picking. Nice little Dreidus few there. God, I always loved Dreidus and the sounds of it. Lovely center page layout, as always. Nice and crisp and clear. Search, support, strike. Interesting kind of concept art there. Very, very different. I'm gonna like the Raptor actually. It's one of the ships, very different. Not really in the original series. Did kind of have that big kind of ship, more like a shuttle, but this is kind of really, really cool. I've always liked this one. She's fairly plastic now overall. Not too much die cast. Good with the port and starboard lights. Again, love this kind of, you know what I mean? You can actually see through. It's just that little dark, not too much. It's enough to just nicely not see too much inside the cockpit, because I'm one of these, if you're going to go transparent or clear, the detail inside has to be perfect. Otherwise, it just takes away from the overall aesthetics from the outside of the model. So I think they've done really, really well with this. If we go in here now, we'll get a little kind of close-up look at the detail on this. Boomer's Raptor. It's like, it's all these fine details that, like, look at the weather and the grubbiness of the steps there. If I can get in and zoom, really, really cool. No step over here. So just to show you, like, there's so much hidden beautiful detail. Grubby, dirty. I think Doug Drexler turned around and said, like, he noticed a huge difference when he went between series from Star Trek The Next Generation, working on Star Trek The Next Generation, over onto Battlestar Galactica. Star Trek The Next Generation, they kept everything wrapped up, cleaned. It was right, real, keep the set clean, keep the set clean. But when he went over to Battlestar Galactica, it was polar opposite. The dirtier, the better, which is really, really interesting. I'd imagine that's a refueling intake, which is really, really cool. I really like this design. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I just think, look at the detail there with the engines. Now, I do notice there was one thing in particular somewhere with the engines. Yes, they appear to be hollow here. I don't think they were meant to be hollow there in the show, if I kind of remember right. But overall, this is just one outstanding, yet again, like, I know a lot of people, anyone that's kind of following the Star Trek Starships collection, and this kind of got announced, a lot of people were kind of sitting on the fence going, oh, my collection. Oh. But I think any of us that have signed up and gone on the roller coaster ride of this one has been blown away with every issue we have received. So overall, I am very, very pleased with this fine Raptor of a ship. I think we last seen it in the last episode. I think it could have been, was it the last? Yeah, I think it was the last ship seen in the series. I think Adama flies it down looking for the cottage with Rosalind, if I remember right. So that has been my review of this Raptor. Let us know what you think. If you haven't, please subscribe. Looking forward to seeing what your thoughts were on this fine ship. And as always, slán go fóill, ihuwa, and thanks for tuning in. Take care.